Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Anonymous channel. Today we're going to play another chapter from Bloodbound and it's finally released. It's chapter 8. Alright, last time we played, Adrian said that he is trying to be human again by using the serum he's trying to make. We don't know if it's gonna happen or not. Well, let's see. Chapter 8. The Serum. In his office, Adrian has just opened his personal safe to reveal his secret invention, a serum with potential to turn a vampire back into a mortal human. Where did you get this? Alright, let me turn the volume down a bit. I created it. How did you develop it? How does it work? How did you develop it? Through decades of research and experimentation by the greatest scientific minds in the vampire world. Oh, so like any other drug? More or less? I've suspected for a time that our nature is more biological than magical. A contagious mutation, if you will, into another species. There is still much science can't explain, but it's only a matter of time. And this serum can make a vampire mortal again? We hope so, eventually. Is that what you want? To be mortal? Adrian hesitates, then turns away. It doesn't matter. What do you mean? The serum isn't finalized yet. You mean you haven't tested it? No, I have. I was actually the first vampire to test it out. It doesn't seem to affect most of the aspects of vampirism. The strength, the healing, the hunger, all of this remained. Though it does have an immediate, if temporary, effect of my photosensitivity. Meaning? He turns the injector over in his hands. This lets vampire walk in the sun. Seriously? For about 4 hours anyway. Then it wears off, and the vampire is back where he started. Except he's exhausted, depleted, and in desperate need of feeding. Did you really test it on yourself? Consider being human again? Rancid, lovely, and kisses. Yes. But you'd give up so much. I mean, eternal life? There is only so much life a person needs. He straightens up, smiles. But then, of course, I remember my commitment to helping people, my dream of a better world, and my responsibilities of the council, my duties to my clan. So, yes, I consider all possibilities, which doesn't mean I have committed to any. He turns the injection device over in his hand thoughtfully. This is fascinating and all, but why are you showing it to me right now? Because I would like to take a walk around the city today and I would love to have your company. Oh, okay, sure, I'll be happy to. Think of it as your contribution to our scientific testing process. Everyone laughs. Yeah, the needle thick and sharp glints in light. That looks painful. It is. Everyone pulls down his collar. It beeps as you need to his breath. He slices the needle. The one's like blah 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 blah. That looks very secure. Can't be too. I can't be too cautious This serum has the potential to change the face of the world. In many ways, it is the single most important technology this company has ever created. Oh, and you're showing me? Who else knows about it? Yeah. A few of the most trusted of my inner circle. Camilla, Nicole, Jameson, the scientists I work with on it, and me, and you. Now then, where do we begin? You and Adrian walk out the doors of Rena's Corp building into the rising dawn. The streets are peaceful, the traffic minimal. The sun is so low it creates backlit halos on the trees. You can hear the birds starting to wake up. Adrian stops, basking in the golden sun warming his face, closes his eyes, and takes a deep breath. That is something I've missed. I bet. He sets off purposely down the street. You hurry after him, passing through the city as he provides historical context to everything. And here, there used to be an actual wall, the northern border of the Dutch colony, New Amsterdam. That's why they call it Wall Street. Oh, okay. The fact that you remember all of this is incredible. Just over there, at the corner of William Street, is where the Bank of New York was started by Alexander Hamilton. Wait, were you here for that? You know him? Hamilton? We spoke a few times. Interesting man. Bit obnoxious, honestly, but if you wanted to get into finance at the time, he was the man to talk to. So, you didn't throw away your shot. I don't follow. Never mind. Did you know any of the other founding fathers? I know Washington, a good leader, the best horseman I've ever met, and an excellent dancer. Oh really? I did some business for him after I was turned, which is around the time this area started to really transform. Wow, what kind of business? I provided some assistance that let his army fight on a more level battlefield. Time out. You're telling me George Washington won the Revolutionary War with the help of vampires? Technically, yes. I'm sorry. That is just... What? Having trouble with the idea? Yes, actually. It is just... How does no one know about you? George Washington was friends. How does no one know about you? Like, how are you not in history books? History is just a series of stories told over and over again. Those who have the power to tell the stories write history. It is easy enough to change the books to hide a detail or two, to tell the stories people really wanna hear. The world is changing though. It is becoming harder and harder to control the narratives. That's a good thing, right? I mean, in general, freedom and truth and all that. The freedom can be the most dangerous thing of all, Alice. Believe me. Now then, shall we move along? Okay, show me something else. Of course, one of my favorite destinations is just around the corner. Grinning, Adrian leads you past the tourists to a small fenced-in pocket park with a beautiful fountain. This is the oldest park in New York City. And what immensely historical thing happened here? Did Thomas Jefferson waltz here? He may well have. In after hearing the declaration of King George, those 4,000 pounds of metal were melted into bullets to be used by the Continental Army. Did you help tear down the statue? No, but I did help fire those bullets. It's weird. I don't really think of you as a veteran, but I guess you fought in the Revolutionary War, huh? At least I fought in every war. Oh, right. The two of you turn and walk back up Broadway. The city is in full-blown morning commute mode now, and the magical light of the early morning is gone. The streets around you are full of parking, pedestrians, and honking cars. Perhaps some quick breakfast before the sun starts to fade? Oh, yes, I'm starving. You look to your left and Adrian has disappeared. Adrian? You look behind you and he's standing very still on the sidewalk staring at an old rundown park. You look like you're somewhere else. There was a church there once, over 200 years ago. A beautiful little building, carved stone and stained glass and a bronze steeple. It sounds like it was special to you. It was. Is that because you were a pet? No. It reminds you of someone? Yeah. Your wife? Yeah. Ah, damn it. And I haven't set foot in this or any other church since. Adrian, he pulls himself together and smiles quietly. Breakfast? Right, food. Let's do it. You head back toward the bustling road looking for somewhere to eat. You know, I have my own tour of New York. Oh? Spoiler alert, it's a tour of all my favorite places in the city. It's not as historical as yours and probably not as fancy, but it's a whole lot of fun. It's been so long since I've stepped out of my own world. Stepping into yours for a while sounds quite nice. This is a chance to spend a day with Adrian and get closer to him. Why not? Getting closer to our boss. How fun is that? I can't wait to see what you have in store. Trust me, once I'm through with you, you'll never look at the Big Apple the same way again. So, where are we headed? First stop, my favorite breakfast spot. When I first moved here, it was literally the only thing I could afford. You had no on Broadway. Into what essentially as long boom blah 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 single cook. You hop onto the stool blah 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 work to the pot. Hey John, the cook winks at you. I don't see a menu here. There isn't one really. Trust John is the menu. I'm not kidding. This is like $2 each. You want coffee? It's a quarter extra. Oh, it's cheap. Let's live a little. Hey Juan, coffee too? He slides the empty plastic mugs down the counter. Adrian frowns. DIY keeps the prices low. You walk over the coffee I don't think I've had a meal for less than $3 since the 50s at least. Adrian said, that is quite good, right? The sheer volume of grease is staggering, truly a taste of the past. Put that in your Yelp review. 20 minutes later, you play. This was an excellent idea, just delicious. So riddle me this. You seem to really like eating, but I don't really get why. I mean, do you need to eat? Is anything better than blue? Yeah, I'm gonna ask that. Better? How can I compare the two? Feeding isn't like eating food, Alice. It satisfies a different need. It nourishes on another level. It is closer to, well, honestly, I can't think of anything from my mortal day that would relate. It just seems funny somehow that you guys eat and drink just for fun. Why? People do lots of things simply because they feel good. For instance, Camila has told me quite a bit about these video games Lily loves so much. I'm guessing they're not exactly essential to keeping her alive, though. Try telling her that. So Lily needs that for her life. $6? That's impressive. Hey, when you're broke, you figure out how to take advantage of the city on the cheap. Well, this one is on me. What's next? You walk down the High Line, a park that shoots through the downtown on old elevated railway tracks. I've been up here but never during the day. This is one of my favorite things to do, and most importantly, it is free. Up ahead, you don't see this kind of stuff up here at night, just smugglers mostly. Same thing, really. They'll just wanna take your money. Let's see about that. Which should we try? How about the shell game guy? What is shell game? I'm gonna go with that because I don't know what shell game is. You walk over to a young guy who is shoveling 3 red plastic cups around on the top of the box, talking a good game to a group of teenagers. That's it, boys. Keep your eyes on the ball. That's literally all you gotta do to win. He stops moving the cups and one of the teenagers points to the left one. The shell game guys turned it up. Oh, I think I know what this game is. Not your lucky day, Paul. Your cash stay with me. Better luck next time. Oh man, I wish I choose the fortune teller woman. You know it's a scam, right? He just palms the ball when you're not looking. Oh, I know, which is why I can't wait to play. Adrian threw down $100 bill on the cardboard box. The hustler is momentarily stunned into silence. Okay, buddy, the rules are simple. You give me your money, and if you know which cup the ball's in when I'm done, you get double your money back. You've got a deal. The guy puts a small rubber ball under one of the cups and starts moving them around very fast. Adrian doesn't take his eyes off the cups, and neither do you. But it's hard. This guy is good, and he's moving them faster than before. You gotta keep your eye on the ball because it moves very fast. So fast, all you gotta do is tell me which cup it is and the money's yours. When he talked like that, he wished to distract the guy who play with him, so he have a time to move the ball away from the cup. He stopped abruptly. You've long since lost track of the ball. It seems possible. Which one is it, sir? Can you tell me? Trick question. It's under all three. What? I'm sure of it. Very clever of you. Baffled, the hustler lifts the cups, finding an identical red ball under all three of them. How? I don't... What? Damn, man, you're good. This some kind of close-up magic thing? Let's just say I've had a lot of time to practice. Look, I just got started out here. I don't even have $200 yet. It's okay, keep it, and work on your speed. I saw you palm it quite obviously after the third shift. Seriously? Thanks, man, I appreciate it. Really? You just give a stranger $100? How did you do that? I'm practically 300 years old, Alice. I've picked up a few tricks along the way. It's I spent 28 years in the sun as a mortal, and I never really appreciated it. But after nearly 3 centuries in the shadows, it feels incredible, divine. I suppose you never appreciate something until it's gone. You know, you look different in the sunlight. I do? Yeah, you look more Relaxed. I'm gonna go with that. On a day like this, it is hard not to be. His phone beeped and he said, "That's my alarm. The serum will be wearing off soon. I should probably head back to my building." Did you get to do everything you wanted today? Let's see. I ate a delicious meal, saw some lovely sight, basked in the sun in a garden. Am I missing anything? You forgot to kiss some. Nah. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say that to my boss. Really. Nope. I think you're good. I mean, I'll throw an elephant ride through downtown, but where will we get a pachyderm at this time of day? You're right. Much more of an evening affair. Let's just head back then. Alright? Alright. So, what's the plan then? I could really use a nap. You have got me on a nocturnal saddle. Naps for everyone. I need to rest as well. I've got big plans for tonight. What are you doing? Be at my office at sundown and I'll tell you. He smiles, but his eyes hint at something other than happiness. You're by Radius HQ in silence. After a long and exceptionally fulfilling nap, you rush back out to Adrian's office where Camilla and Lily are waiting. Hey! Hey, Alice! Oh, hello. What are you doing here? I work here. And Adrian told me to meet him here this evening. Oh my god, are you coming with us? Uh, yes. Wait, where? He looks to Camilla for permission. Can I tell her? I don't care. He jumps up and down with excitement. The Awakening Ball is the biggest vampire social event of the year. Well, I wish Adrian had told me. I'm not exactly dressed for something like that. Adrian enters, adjusting his collar. Don't worry, it's already arranged. Our host is very picky about the clothing everyone wears. He likes to have an authentic period of attire. Our outfits will all be ready for us on arrival. And for the record, I wanted to surprise you. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. The Awakening Ball is always a lot of fun. It's a massive affair for everyone in the state, and it happens to be where any newly turned vampires make their debut. Sounds check. Where is it? It's held in an old castle in upstate New York, home of Marcel Lavalle, a wealthy vampire socialite, and anyone in the New York vampire world will be there. Like, the Baron? Yeah, like the Baron? Anyone who's anyone, and unfortunately, he is someone. I think you're focusing on the wrong thing. This is an awesome vampire ball. Think about it. Fancy gowns, dissident cakes, spooky ghosts. There will be no. There won't be a spooky ghost. Friendly ghosts, funny ghosts, sexy ghosts. Was she this tiresome as a human? She was this delightful. Camilla rolls her eyes. Right, we'd better get going if we want to make the train. Lily hugs you overwhelmed with excitement. This is going to be so much fun. You arrive on the platform to see lots of vampires and mortals buzzing with excitement as the trains pulls in. Everyone looks incredible. So I'll handle the Singapore contract and make sure the accelerator deal with Mansink International goes through. Perfect. Are you sure you don't want to come with us on this trip? We have a room. No thank you. Hoity-toity parties are really not my scene. I'd much rather stay here and keep your company afloat. You're a damn good VP, Nicole. I tried my best, boss. Adrian walks over to join you. The first few train cars are extravagant, perfectly preserved vintage cars, while the later ones and so what is with the train, VIP cars and coach? I hope we get the nice ones. The nice ones are reserved for the vampires, mortals riding the plain ones. Oh, what? That's so lame. Ellie has to come with us. Apologies, Alice. I'm afraid it is tradition. If you insist, you'll be a. No, I won't insist. We might even get a chance for his Andrew and the camera into friendly game. Oh, damn. Oh, I mean, seriously, if the game don't tell me there'll be a game, truth or dare, and any other thing they say, I won't insist to hop on the VIP train, but knowing that it'll be fun. Ah, dang. Yeah, I'm gonna insist. I mean, is it an actual rule or just a tradition? I suppose it's not exactly law. Okay, you can come, but if anyone asks, you just got lost. Absolutely. I think Alice has become a bad influence on you, Adrian. He merely smirks at as he. Okay. Whoa! The interior of the car is. You sit down on a red velvet banku and look around. This is incredible. Yes, it's quite traditional. The pole train. She pulls out a bottle of nice champagne. And this is tradition number one. She pulls is the four of you after about half an hour. Guys, are we there yet? I'm bored. You're drunk. Yeah, totally. And also bored. Let's play a game. I brought a deck of cards. We could play Kid Rummy. Kid Rummy wasn't fun in 1909, and it's not fun now. What about Truth or Dare? Let's go back to the game. Come on, it'll be fun. You'll get to have the American teen experience you always wanted but never had. I love when Lily and Sayid is interact. They're so fun pair. Lily always wants to play Truth or Dare when she's drunk. Then one other game that combines learning people's secret and making out with them. Adrian smiles and loosens his collar. Went out! That better way to get into the party mood. Ugh, fine. But no dares for me. I won't swallow a sword or strangle a deer with my bare hands, or whatever it is you make people do. I feel like you're very confused on the concept of the world, on the word there. Right, I mean, if everyone else is, I'm glad I insist. You look nervous, are you, Alice? Me? Not at all. The lady don't protest too much. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'm actually going to ask the first question to Camilla. Truth or dare? Truth, always the truth. Am I your favorite prodigy of all time? I'd say you're like me in my top 5. Really? I rarely take on prodigies. Mine tend to burn out and become either mass murderers or moody poots. Top 5's as good as it gets from her. Take it and run. I suppose that makes it my turn. Adrian, truth or dare? Truth. Camilla thinks for a moment, then rolls her eyes. Well, this is predictable. I think I already know everything about you. Alice, what do you think of the question? Sure. Adrian, can vampire truth? No. No, I'm not gonna ask what it's like to kill someone. Can vampires truly feel love? Damn, going heavy on this one. I wanna hear what he has to say. And then deliberate. Absolutely, but it's bittersweet because the object of that love either dies or is forever changed when they're turned. Unless you fall in love with someone who is already a vampire. I suppose that's right, but I never have. Because you're a romantic, and romantics need tragedy. There's a certainly some truth of that, but I think it's a bit more complicated. I've been alive nearly 300 years. I've killed, conquered, died, and been reborn. But the part of me that loves, I think that's the only human part of me left. I see. Adrian cleared his throat, clapping his hands together. Let's lighten this up, shall we? Really? Truth or dare? Dare! Seriously? So serious. Adrian cocks his head. Okay, walk down the aisle and kiss someone you have never met. Seriously? So serious. With a shrug, Lily saunters down. She stops in front of a young woman prim and beautiful dressed in clearly a newly turned one. How can you tell? The newer ones are a lot less forward. I guess you could say the exception being your friend, apparently. You look up again, Lily and the woman are locked in a heated kiss. Whoa, get it, Lily? After a few moments, Lily disengages from the woman and returns to her seat. Well, that was fun. Certainly looked like it. Melanie, who, right? An ex-lover, I presume. She has no idea what she's missing. Thanks. Alice, do you want truth or dare? I'm so unspoiled. If you pick dare, I'm definitely making you kiss someone. Hell, I'm gonna go with dare. Ah, dang. Can I kiss Saeed, please? I guess I pick dare. Ha! Which means you have to kiss someone on. Oh, come on. That you do know. Lil? You look from Adrian to Lily to Camilla. I'm gonna go with Camilla. I'll kiss Camilla. You take her another steps toward Camilla and she laughs as she realizes what you're doing. Oh, darling, you're very sweet, but your face flushes. Oh, I didn't mean. I'm sorry. It's just a game. You don't understand. She puts a finger under your chin, making you meet her eyes. I devour you. Right. Come on, but you see a faint smile nonetheless. She leans forward, planting the teeniest kisses of your lips. It is like kissing a surge of electricity, like kissing the sun. You jerk back, overwhelmed. What was show off? Hey, I think we're here. Ah, that's not fun. That's it? Just a little kiss like that? Oh, come on. War is right. Ah, I wish I go with Lily. The crowd pushes around. Huh? There really aren't that many humans here. I was scared to be at an even with so many vampires. A bit. I admit it's gotten a little dicey when I've been so outnumbered, but I trust you guys will look out for me. Of course we will. Now let's go. The two of you hook arm and together with Adrian and Camilla and about 200 others vampires, you head toward the castle gates. Oh, that's it? Come on! Come freaking on, man! Ah, alright. This chapter is so much fun. I mean, we really get to kiss Camilla in this chapter, and that is really something that I was always waiting for. Damn. I can't wait till chapter 9 is released in the next week. Well, anyway, if you like this video, please leave a like and please subscribe to my channel. Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, have a nice day.